Cars are back in the double file formation, and we're just about ready to get rolling again. We're going to get the restart with 3 laps to go from the Charlotte Roval. An underdog story in this race, Alex Labay in the 90 from Quebec, Canada, is running in 6th. He might end up getting a top 5 run if he's careful. Now, I would never say anything about underdogs like him winning races, but you never know.
And that will be right here on NBCSN.
After the race on NBCSN, post-race coverage, and Breeders' Cup Challenge. Hopefully 2020 sees another Kentucky Derby champion. They were saying that Justify had PEDs last month. That's not good. Anyway, enough about horse racing. Let's get to the horsepower. Austin Cindric in 2nd, having to battle AJ Allmendinger just like he did at the Glen. Pace car pulls onto pit road. They'll use the track quad oval to use the restart, but then they'll have to use that little chicane in the remaining laps. Back up through the gears they go. Let's roll. What's everybody going to do? AJ Allmendinger running up high to try to prevent Cindric from being able to move up, and he's able to do it. He's able to do so successfully. Almost got tongue-tied there. Cindric drops back. Allmendinger to the lead. Reddick in 3rd. Allgaier 4th. Noah Gragson your top 5 as of right now. A little bit high up in the turn there with Cindric. That allows Allmendinger to extend the lead a little bit. Copter cam showing you all the coverage of this beautiful Charlotte Roval track, even though it can be a little bit hectic at times. It's whatever they can do, whatever NASCAR can do to try to get some of the fans back, as another crash happens just as they get to the normal oval turns 1 and 2. Another car stops. The 93 and the 43. Can he be able to get it back rolling with everybody clear? He'll get it back down onto the apron, and he'll get back firing. So no caution yet. Battle for 2nd starting to ramp up between Austin Cindric and Tyler Reddick. And then the battle for 4th between Noah Gragson and Justin Allgaier. 2 playoff drivers. I hope they don't tangle it up too much. Allgaier goes to the aggressive side, and he's able to clear him. 2 laps to go for AJ Allmendinger. He just might be able to set sail right here. Tyler Reddick trying to make a pass on Austin Cindric, but he does not have the preferred line, or at least not yet. Now here's Reddick onto the inside. He may be able to make the pass now. He hasn't done it yet. Cindric gets way loose coming out of the corner. That'll allow Reddick to make the pass for 2nd. Now the question is, he's only got a lap and a half to try to catch AJ Allmendinger. That's if another caution does not come out. Can he be able to get there is the question. It's going to be a tough task. Cindric continuing to lose ground as Justin Allgaier is about to catch him for 3rd. Allmendinger has extended his lead to a full 2nd ahead of Tyler Reddick. AJ Allmendinger, the former Cup driver, trying to play playoff spoiler today and prevent some of these guys from clinching a free ticket to the round of 8, which starts later on in October at Kansas. Next week, an elimination race at Dover as AJ Allmendinger takes the white flag. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Still some jockeying going on between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All those positions still up for grabs, but AJ Allmendinger has extended his lead to 2 seconds now. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. The battle is in the middle of the pack, trying to decide the top 5 spots. And to decide playoff positioning as well, heading to Dover next week for the Xfinity elimination race. The Cup guys have an elimination race tomorrow here at the Charlotte Roval. That'll make things even more complicating. We'll see how things work. Hendrick still struggling to hang on to that car, trying to salvage a third-place position.
I don't know what it is, but something is definitely amiss with the back of the 22. You can see by the movement.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong with that 22 car. They're going to need to look at that at the end of the race. Meanwhile, AJ Allmendinger is cruising on to what looks like is going to be a win today at the Charlotte Roval as the 86 goes around. It's not going to affect the outcome of this race, though. Hendrick is pulling away from Justin Allgaier for third. Tyler Reddick is 2 seconds back of AJ Allmendinger, but it's not going to matter at all. AJ Allmendinger, out of the final 2 turns, he will cross the finish line first at the Charlotte Roval. The second win for Colleague Racing in its history, the other one being Ross Chastain at Daytona, as Allmendinger gets what looks like is going to be his first win of 2019 in a part-time effort. That's if his car passes post-race inspection. And definitely playing the role of playoff spoiler today, as he, a non-full-time Xfinity Series driver, robs the others of wins to keep everything in check in the Xfinity standings. Third Xfinity Series win. The other 2 came in 2013. There's Matt Colleague, team owner. Still somewhat mourning the loss of longtime crew chief Nick Harrison. My own personal life has actually been kind of in a disarray lately.
I know we have football coming up this weekend. Well, Matt Colleague's familiar with that. Was a quarterback for the Akron Zips.
As one of my family members passed on earlier in the month.
Car with Justin Haley. They had issues early in this race.
I wasn't able to get my Vegas video going until late. That was the main reason why. Now one of my classmates lost one of his grandparents. His funeral is tomorrow. Depending on when that funeral ends, I may or may not be able to get that Roval finish up. I hope I'll be able to get home as quick as possible, but I do want to honor him. As AJ Allmendinger does his burnout celebration at the start-finish line, burning up his tires and his engine. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling NASCAR's best for 15 seasons and counting.
So I'm sure that Tara, his fiance,
Allmendinger getting married in the next couple of weeks. This is a good engagement present for him as he celebrates with the fans. He has been known to be an emotional guy whenever he wins. Check out Watkins Glen in 2014, that cup race he won to get into the playoffs. If you do not... What the... Be careful!
why is it that everybody wants to pick you up?
I don't know, Rick, but this guy's
Remember, AJ Allmendinger is actually a member of the NBC analyst group.
up your 3rd career Xfinity win.
So a little bit of friendship there.
Whether it's road course
Let's get an interview.
or oval, or today when it's both, that you, when given the right car, can lead it restart after restart. Congratulations, you just won at Charlotte at the Roval. Woo! Damn, I'm tired. Thank you, everybody. Let me get my breath. I've been sick all week. All right. I can't thank Matt Colleague enough, first of all. He's put his belief in me. You know, like, wanted me to come here and try to help build this team. God, the last time many road course I've been gutted, not getting my win, but I can't thank all my race team enough. Everybody at Colleague Racing. You know, to have digital outline in the car, Death Wish Coffee, especially Leaf Filter, Matt Colleague's company. So I'm out of breath. Take us through those last couple of restarts. Hendrick was right there with you.
Just take your time, man. Take your time.
You knew exactly what you wanted to do. Yeah, and part of it was really got to thank Tyler Reddick. I mean, he's phenomenal. You know, he told me when I got here I needed to help him get better on the road courses. He's out-qualified me every race, basically. Beat me in a couple. So he's phenomenal, but I knew behind me I could be defensive on the right side to give myself an angle, and Tyler wouldn't shove it down in there, so appreciate that. But just trying to change restarts up enough every time. You can only do so much, but I knew once we got in clean air, this thing was good. In traffic, it was a struggle, but clean air is pretty badass.
Hey, guess what? We'll see you in victory lane, AJ Allmendinger, everybody.
Please let him pass post-race inspection. I don't want to air a congratulation video for him.